Hi again, same day filming as always. I try to group film because it makes my life a lot easier. My magical camera stand was leaning over the camera there. Everything's homemade here. This is a quick review on UK custom plugs. I'm trying to make sure I said that right, because I always seem to call them custom plugs UK and things like that. I know what I mean, but other people don't. They're a UK based site and they're one of the bigger competitors because recently I've reviewed quite a few small plug companies like Suck My Plug and Insanity Plugs, try to think of it, and I do tend to try and purchase a lot of them. Like I purchase most of my stuff on Etsy, so I tend to overlook a lot bigger companies even though like I end up finding their designs and liking them anyway, but I tend to overlook them in the aspect of I'm already on Etsy, oh look at this, look at this, look at this, or eBay, they're my favourites. But a lot of the time I've noticed the likes of eBay especially, the quality of some of the plugs are really poor. I ordered ones months ago now that were wooden and they came and they were actually still rough around the outside, which really put me off buying wood plugs. So I spoke to a guy through Custom Plugs who was absolutely lovely, plenty of, gave me loads of information, really great customer care, and I compiled a big list for him of everything I want and just told him pick what you like, anything out of that, and I'll be amazed. Anything will be happy because I'm a woman, I'm indecisive as hell. The first things that they sent me were this. I'm not going to be a terrible video, but quality picture. But this is the Death Tarot card jumper. Absolute tarot cards, and I like the design. It again is really fleecy on the inside, like all the way through. I'm using the sleeve because usually some cheaper fabrics. Stop sitting on it, I would just look myself. But a lot of the cheaper fabrics, they tend to line the inside of the bodies with the fleece and not so much the arms or legs. Arms and legs, legs in the jumper. Okay, you know your brain's gone. But it's really comfy and it's a medium. I prefer a medium, but even though I'm short, so I always end up with that syndrome. I'm only 5 foot, so I do get like everything's too long in the sleeves for me. This would fit a normal sized human perfectly. Again, I like a bit more space in a jumper than I do a t-shirt. So they are great, they're dead comfy, they've not rubbed anything, they're not rubbing against my neck or anything, I just can feel it there. That's kind of my thing when I can feel something, so if you catch me doing that, I'm very sorry. That's my thing. Again, really comfy, a really good fit to it, and they're nice and warm. Went and picked up like my partner's brother's birthday cake this morning, and it's Scotland, so, and this is March, so it's cold but not warm. Like it's not frozen but it's not cold. So I didn't wear a jacket, and this was enough to keep the heat in but keep the breeze letting through too, so that I wasn't like over warm like melt. The second item of clothing, we'll go for, just stick with clothing, I got was a t-shirt, and it's from the new range and it's a diatrying t-shirt. I haven't had this one on yet, I don't know if you see it, but it's like the Grim Reaper and just bold writing, diatrying. I love this. I love bold print t-shirts. And again, it's the same material as like a band t-shirt, you know, kind of like the big band t-shirts you get. It's the same comfy, soft material. The print doesn't feel like it goes through to the other side or anything in the inside of it. It seems to stretch really well too if you pull at it. Always check that because I got boobs. I got big boobs. So I need to make sure there's plenty of space and it will stretch, because I like my t-shirts to fit slim. And it's going to fit perfectly and I'll look straight away. Again, same quality material. Try to see if it said, it's just like, it is the same material as band t-shirts, so if you have sensitive skin. And again, nothing seam wise or anything sticking out, because I know some of the cheaper shops you get weird stuff like that. On to the more important ear-based things. I also got a bottle of their Hoba Oil. I love this little bean. In fact, I'll show you the bigger picture of the bean. Bigger picture of the bean. I have the card here to read out. Sorry if I look down. It's 100% organic jojoba oil. It's rich in vitamin E like bio oil, but the big difference, right? Has anyone ever tried to pour bio oil in its fingers and ended up like sinking everything in bio oil? It comes with this fine tip, and if the camera, before I try and do this, would maybe focus on the tip, not my hand. Right, like I don't know if you can see that little bead. That's what comes out at the time, like that. You can squeeze obviously for more or less, but you're not going to get that oversaturated bio oil moment, because this is the stuff you need. This if you're going to wear wood plugs and you're going to wear any length plug, any plugs for any length of time, you're going to need an oil to oil your plugs and oil your ears, because it's, again, in the winter especially, you get dry skin, you get really bad sore ears with it as well. And this, again, stops, it helps with stretching, it helps with even just staying at the same size and keeping your ears healthy and making sure they don't dry out, they don't end up cracked, and they don't end up and thin, because that can help if your ears are getting a little bit thin at the bottom. I've got one that's always been thin, but it's where it was pierced. It can help with that. You should always apply sparingly, you don't need a lot of oil. Like when I used to use bio oil, I was like walking about with my hair tied up to stop my ears getting my hair because it's that oily. But that is sheerly because it comes out so quick. Now because it's obviously designed for that, like whereas bio oil is designed to be rubbed on like your stomach, it comes out really small. You should always, like, you can use it on your plugs. Just apply a small amount, a couple of drops to a clean dry cloth, or like a clean dry face cloth, and wipe around them, and that will remove like any kind of build-uppy stuff that's been left sitting on dust, and it also won't let them rub on the inside area, which can cause like a bit of irritation when you're putting them in and can hurt. But obviously, if you're allergic to Hoba oil, I think I called it the right thing the first time. Do not use it. It's called jojoba juice. It's organic, 100% organic, rich in vitamin E, great for your wood plugs, and equally for your skin. I'm just reading this on the back card. But it's obviously test for sensitivity first. If you're going to test for sensitivity, put a little drop there. If you've used vitamin E oil, you're probably not sensitive to it. But obviously, 100% safety. Little drop just on there. You'll know within a couple of hours. If you have it on overnight and it doesn't hurt, doesn't itch or anything, you're not sensitive to it. Plug wise, we'll go through in a small list. First ones I'll just move to show you because I had them in today to go to the store and I absolutely love them, are Amethyst Teardrop shapes, and they're so weird feeling. Like I have worn stone inlays etc before, but I've not worn like a solid stone, and you can feel the weight. They're not uncomfortable to put in, the edges are really smooth, like even on the pointed bit it's not sharp, because that's always one of my concerns when ordering teardrop shapes from a more less experienced cheapers one, because obviously you could end up with a rough edge and end up with a cut. These are only for healed ears, but stone is good once your ears are kind of healed, because it is less likely to cause an infection than some horrible cheap. Yeah, just stick with steel or glass. But they're really comfy. They're quite heavy for what you think, but they're not too heavy. Like they're not going to make my ear fall down and like sag instantly, which is obviously a good thing because then you would need to buy more plugs. Business. But they're really good, and they're differently coloured on both sides. I should probably take them out to show you. I don't know how disgustable, yeah, there's my saggy bump on here, but wipe my hair product off the back of it. There's like that side is mostly dark. Focus camera. Hello camera. No, we don't want to focus. And that side is the side that had front face, and then it goes almost white, but you can see like kind of the texture goes through. And again, there are no, like with it being a geode, there are no rough spots, there are no like sharp spots, there are no anything that there shouldn't be. And you've seen it went in really easy sideways. Obviously if you put them in front of a mirror you have a great chance of success first time. But the other things that I've got are little acrylic double fluid plugs. Do you know what a top hat plug is? Do you? No, because I'm never going to unscrew this the first time on camera, especially. No, this is where men and jam jars. These are jam jars to me. I'm using my kryptonite. I can get them easily. Don't worry, I can open them. It just takes me 10 minutes. They've got like a little cute kind of cupcake on it with a little heart. It has a little smiley face. Probably not going to pick up on camera, but pick up camera. No, you can't see the smile. It's never going to pick up on camera. Tried. But they're just double flared, which is preferred if you've just like your ears are prone to shrinking. Mine's aren't. I've had my ears stretched for 10 years now. Right up into the 30s and right back down. Try to keep it small from like my mum's wedding so that I don't look like a crazy lady. Even though now she's consented to me having blue hair for the wedding. Logic. But they're great if your ears do shrink back down quickly, because they're so easy to get in, because obviously it takes the flare off and you don't need to worry about pushing like over a kind of double flare, like a flared edge, which is obviously, I think it's only about a millimetre jump if that. It's not a dramatic jump. But again, if you prefer them, they do make those. They also do custom topped ones, I believe. And right now, if you order anything, you have a chance of winning a year's supply of plugs. Yep, that would be awesome. The other thing that I got was my first pair of actual happy with wooden plugs. These are gorgeous, I love them. They're all in pairs, but I don't see the point in me showing you two of everything. I will show you the two of these because they do have a slight different front on the front of them. They're shell inlaid. They are fantastic. Like, just look at the colour. White lamels around in front of the camera. You can totally see there's like loads of different colours in them. I absolutely love them. Because there is like hints of blue, purple and everything in them. Try and focus on the blue in that one. It's got most of the kind of crackty, which I really like the crackty look. But running my finger over them, I'm not going to get cut. Like, I just did that there to check. But there are no loose edges and no bits gonna stab your ear. You're trying, or your finger when you're trying to put them in. The sides of the plugs are perfectly smooth. Like, honestly, when I picked it out of the packet for a second, I thought they were plastic. I'm like, and then I tapped it and it was wood. I'm like, They felt so smooth. The minute that cat dropped something in front of me there, I'm like, I'll try and do that out. Note 1124. But they're again really smooth, and you would not could find anything to like. There's not going to be a lump or anything like the eBay ones that I said were splintered. These are totally. They feel almost too smooth to be true. They are a tunnel, but they have quite a good thick border on them, and it's not. They're flared again, so they're like there's all this. That's all the flare. So obviously your ear sits in there, but there's like wee flares. They're quite wide too, so they're not too narrow. The last pair of plugs, so you'll be glad to hear I'm stopping talking soon, are these lovely little cute acrylic roses. They are flared again, and they're 3D, so you can probably see I haven't turned it that way. It's not just a print, and it is all textured. I think these look really girly, and they'll be great for summer because they will have a little kind of more feminine edge to having yours. I'm looking into getting ear weights, so I will be getting more tunnels soon. But I absolutely love those for being acrylic and everything. And they all came packed and sealed in a little envelope like this, which I thought was great. They all came at once in the one envelope in a massive bag. Everything was all bubble wrapped. They all came in that wee envelope, except from those they came bubble wrapped, obviously because stone is kinda, you treat it like glass. It's more sturdy than glass but can break. I'm actually going to need a plug storage system soon. That is not just put everything back in the little bags. Finally, the thing that comes with every order, and I remember that because I ordered, some time ago, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago I ordered from them, just a couple of this plug. Stickers! Stickers and stickers, and I let them say custom plugs. I just chucked one, but yeah, you've got the kind of vintage range. Custom plugs. Not advertising in the slightest. But all of the Kit Kat. And these designs are also all available on plugs, and these ones on t-shirts. Or they were on t-shirts, there's still some of them over there. But kind of castles, the homesick design, there's loads, and then little tattooy designs. There is like plug life in there somewhere behind my hand. Come to me. I thought those were so cute. I know they're backwards to you guys, but they are so cute. I don't know why my camera mirrors everything, but it does. So cute, and that is actually going to go towards a great project because my mirror in my bathroom, I'll take a picture of it one day once I'm finished sticking everything onto it, was started to be sticker bombed, and then I gave up because I got lazy as a molding, and I get lazy really easily. I'd started diamonding it and sticker bombing it, and then I just stopped eventually because I stopped buying things with stickers, and now I got a massive haul of stickers, so that like it overly pleased me. I'm like, my mirror can be finished now. That should take up so much space, so I'll be all over that. I'm so chuffed with the stickers. Again, the stickers are vinyl-y, so you can actually stick them outside if you've got permission to put them on your car. So they will be okay. Again, make sure if you're going to stick them onto your car, it's your car. I know people. But yeah, everything was great quality. It came for 8-hour signed for delivery, so again, it was over the weekend here, but you do usually have all your stuff within 2 days in that case, which again is fantastic speed. I love the customer service as well, really friendly. I've yet to have problems with that. I've also got them on Facebook, and I think I like every single picture they post. I'm very sorry about that. I'll probably be like your Facebook stalker. That's my thing. But everything again, really comfy clothing, really soft fabric. I will definitely build on these jumpers because both me and my partner wear them. So we always, that's probably the other reason I buy a medium, because he's a medium, and it does mean everything fits the two of us, because he steals mine, I steal his. But they're not cheap quality, because obviously some of the stuff, like pricing wise, it would make you think maybe like, because I'm always in like a second company line, I'm always dead apprehensive about ordering from. But seeing them personally, because obviously you're ordering online, you can't see if the quality is what you hope it's going to be. And obviously I'm one of those people that I don't normally pay £20 for a t-shirt like that, but in this case they'd be worth whatever their cost kind of thing. I don't think there's much as well, they're totally worth the price, because everything is really well sewn, really well stitched. There's nothing too cheaply, there's nothing cheaply made, there's nothing too oddly sized or anything. This would fit both a man or a woman. Sorry, I was uncomfortable in my hips. They would fit both a man or a woman, and because they are unisex, and they're totally like really so soft and so cozy. And I'm just wearing a vest underneath it, so it is obviously touching my skin all around, and I have really sensitive skin, especially since I had an allergic reaction last week. So my like neck area all broke out and I was all itchy and horrible. So the allergic reaction was to flea stuff, nothing else. So everything, of course, I'm hypersensitive to everything, things like that around my family. So if there is an itchy thing, trust me, I will find it. I was double checking there, like making sure the seams weren't itchy and by rubbing it on my arm in case I looked like a crazy person. But yeah, I will definitely build them. More plugs, obviously, because that's kind of like an addiction. More jumpers and far more clothing. They have so much. I want so many wooden plugs now. I've actually seen the quality of them. I'm really impressed. As well, I can say the customer service is lovely. If you need to speak to anyone, don't be scared just to email them. I think it only took them like a day to get back to me, which was record timing. Like I've messaged companies to speak to about an actual order, and I've been waiting like a fortnight to hear anything, which obviously pees you off quite a bit. But customer service 10 out of 10. All the extra wee things is amazing. I love all the little bits. I love the stickers. I'm collecting them because the cat was assisting me there with it. I had a cat pawing everything away. But yeah, and the Joba Juice, it's cheaper than bio oil when it works out, and the fact that little applicator, I really love that, and I really love the packaging. The bottle's bigger than I thought it was, because I thought it was going to be like a tiny little bottle, because you know sometimes you order stuff like that and you're like, oh, is that all? But no, it's got plenty, and the fact with that dispenser, it was going to last me about a year, I can safely say, if I don't overuse it and just sit and rub it on everything, because I'm a woman. I'm a girl, I do things like that. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking now because I've just noticed it's almost 20 minutes long. Sorry to keep you listening for this long and rambling. Like if you like this, like if you like custom plugs. Subscribe, comment below with any ideas at all, what you'd like to see, any companies as well on this thread, or anything more you'd like to see from them. If you have any questions, just ask. I'll find out information, because I have got people obviously I can talk to directly from the company and ask them any questions you have. I'll link their website below, and again my email. Anything you would like to talk to me about, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm right here. My email is linked straight to my phone, which will instantly buzz at my face when I get it, and I usually answer fairly quick. So anything, any questions, anything you'd like to know, let me know. Hit subscribe for more.